Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing something a little bit easier to edit because my computer is getting on its limits. So it's like a little bit too difficult to edit my 5-hour ride, which I did on Sunday and last Sunday. And I'm waiting for my laptop to arrive, and I will do a Q&A, and I will also take the opportunity to present myself. I'm Mikael Hamesh, 17 years old, nearly 18, the 23rd of July. Then I'm riding in the juniors category. I'm second year junior, and I'm riding for the UCD Bar team here in Luxembourg. The first question is mountain bike, cyclocross, road, time trial or track. That's a difficult question. I'm struggling between cyclocross and mountain bike. Mostly I prefer mountain bike, but sometimes I'm also like loving cyclocross because here in our country, we don't have like big trails. We have like funny and flowy trails, but we don't have like big jumps. And so with my mountain bike, sometimes it's a little bit too easy. So I take my cyclocross and challenge myself a little bit, which is then a little bit which is then more fun. But then when I ride, when I would have only the choice to take one bike, I will go for my mountain bike, because with your mountain bike you can do everything. I think you can ride on the road, but you also can ride in the forest and smashing trails, jumps, which is for me personally the which is the most fun. I think jumps and smashing trails, shredding trails, and you're like going fast, pushing your limits. It's so fun, and that's what I love about that's also how I got into cycling, because of the trails here. And the second question is my idol. Who's my idol? I need of course to go for Matthew Van Der Poel. He's a beast. He can do everything. I think in mountain bike he beats the best and the legend Nina Schurter. Then in cross he's like unbeatable. He has a streak like he was like beaten. The streak was beaten by destroyed by 2 knots. But he still wins most of the 6 races. It's like now the discussion if cyclocross is now a little bit too boring, but in my opinion it's like you need like one big man who is like dominating to so that the sport can grow. So for example, Roger Federer or Michael Jordan, they were legends and they helped building, for example, the NBA or tennis. And I think Matthew Van Der Poel he's like at the moment he's like the part where cyclocross is getting more and more popular. And for me, I love Matthew Van Der Poel, so I don't have nothing against him when he wins, and he wins a lot. So for me personally, it's like it's nice. But and also in a road he won the Amstel Gold Race, and in a way I think which was unbelievable, which I think which has been done before, and that's amazing. When I would now go for like each discipline, I would have the choice for one rider. Then I will go in cyclocross for Matthew Van Der Poel, then in mountain bike for the legend Nino Schurter, because he's also so nice. He's skilled, so many skills, and also the facility. He rides the trails like it's easy. For example, when I was in vacation in the Toscana, there are his brother, and he also lives there. He also has their house. There are like trails, and there's one part which is like very difficult. There's like jumps. There's like two jumps from. So it's like a stair, but it's like this high, and then it's coming immediately also like this high, and you're with my I didn't want to ride it with my cross country. It was like way too scary, and then I rode it with a nearly downhill ride, downhill by more enduro with the gambler from Scott, and he rides it with his cross country bike like it was nothing, and I'm like, what? Yes, his skills are amazing. So yeah, new shooter for mountain bike, and then on the road I would go for of course I need to go for Bob Youngles. He's riding he's very good. He's very talented, and he's riding for our country. And then also I will go for Quintana, and because yeah, he was like the first one who could beat what has like a nice battle with Froome, and it was also so spectacular to see to watch it on the TV. So he was like always aggressive and never stopping attacking, never stopped attacking. So yeah, it was like very nice to watch on TV. And now yeah, he had like now last 2 years weren't too good for him. Now this year, in this early season, he was like dominating Mont Ventoux. I mean, he broke the record. He was flying up there, and I was like hoping. Yeah, it was like not many. He was like an underdog for this year's Tour de France. Problem is, of course, his team, which isn't that strong, so it's like a little bit difficult. But yeah, then I also love like Primož Roglič, because his career, the way he got into cycling is like is spectacular. He was like a ski jumper, and then he crashed and couldn't do his sport any longer, so he changed to cycling, and now he's like he was finishing top 3 I think in the Giro and the one that Vuelta last year, and that's like wow. And I think he began cycling with 17, so that's like the perfect example. It's never too late to start your dream. And then yeah, that's it. So yeah, to the next question. Yeah, wanna be professional? Yeah, of course. When the opportunity is there, I will definitely take it and try to become a professional. But when I don't achieve it, I'm like not. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like a little bit sad that I don't got it, but like I'm not like my life is depending on getting pro. I try it, but when it doesn't get it, it's like okay, I'll go on. Then next question. Upcoming races, yeah, that's difficult to say, because at the moment due to coronavirus, it's difficult to say which races are now and which are not. So yeah, I wrote today. I saw that the Beringen is the 29th of August, which is like probably I don't. It's like the week after the nationals, and I don't know. Maybe I will ride it, but probably not. Then of course my goal is a big goal of the season is like at the moment the national championships, because I know when when the race is, it's the 23rd of August. So I have like a goal in front of me and a motivation. So at the moment it's the national championships. My hardest race in my life. My hardest race in my life needs to be Birmingham. It's not like because it was like physically the most difficult race. It was physically, it was also brutal, but yeah, in a package with, it was like, in general, it was like my most difficult race, because yeah, this race has big climbs, very steep climbs, and then you have immediately after the climbs you are like out of breath, you're like going max out, otherwise you can't get up this hill, and then you need to ride a dangerous and difficult descent, rock garden, jumps. So you always need to be concentrated, and that's like which was the most difficult part, to always be concentrated, to not do any mistakes, because if you would have done mistakes during that race, it would have been over, because yeah, the risk was high to get injured if you fall. So yeah. Then my favorite race of the of my life is, yeah, it's also Birmingham. It was like a tough race, of course, but I loved the track because it was like steep climbs, which yeah, I don't like the most, but it was like okay, which was very nice were the jumps, the rock garden, and the technical stuff. It was like so fun to ride it, and you were like riding in the climb, and you were like already like, it motivated you, because afterwards there was like coming a nice jump or a nice trail, and that was like the motivation to keep pushing. And then yeah, next question is, how much training do you have during 1 week? Yeah, it depends, of course, it depends, because yeah, when I have a rest day, a rest week, I have like, I don't know, I don't have a lot of, probably like 5 hours of training, so during a rest week. But when I have an endurance week, for example, I have like 25 to 30 hours a week. So it depends, but yeah, in general, I have like 15 to 18 hours a week. Yeah, there is like, that's a little bit of a mix of everything. There are like, I think 2 days are endurance, then 2 days in general, like I will general this a little bit more. In 2 days, there I have 2 days of the week. I have intervals to do, then of course recovery rides, and then yes, like a normal ride, not an endurance. It's not like a big endurance ride, but it's also not like a recovery ride. For example, a 2 hour ride or 2:30. I don't see that as an endurance ride. I see that as a normal ride. Then your next question is my goal. Yeah, I already said before, it's difficult to have like a goal during during this time, but at the moment it's like it needs to be the national championships. The main reason is because yeah, I know when it's happening, and also and also that's at the moment the only fixed it's like a fixed race, the only fixed race which I know, because like the other races are still like, oh, is it really going to happen? Are we going to ride this year? So it's like, yeah, I don't really know. And yeah, that was it with the questions. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and yeah, maybe leave a comment in the video, on the video below. For example, another question, then I will do, for example, another Q&A anytime soon. If you have a question, write in the comments below. When it's like not a big question, I will answer them immediately in the comment box. So don't hesitate, write in the comment box your question. And yeah, that was it about the video. I know it's not like a special video, but I still hope you liked the video, and yeah, see you soon, you beautiful people!